भी दुश्मन है मेरे रज़ा कहा जल रहा था जला.
Is like, you know, when we say Ya Allah, Ya Muhammad, or Ya RasoolAllah, some people say it's wrong because you know Hazrat Pak isn't here, so how can you say Ya to somebody that's not here? Could you just, you know, like explain that to me a little bit? So if somebody does, you know, like say to me, how can you say Ya RasoolAllah, Ya Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? I could, you know, like give them a little answer or something like that.
And in relation to saying Ya RasoolAllah, there is a catalogue of evidence that it is permissible to say Ya Rasulullah, because Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, what is the Prophet alayhi salatu wasallam? He is the rahmat of Allah. Yeah? And parts of the Quran, they elaborate other parts of the Quran. They explain, they facilitate explaining and other parts of the Quran. Yeah? So parts of the Quran or a tafsir for other verses. And the Prophet ﷺ has been declared as rahmat. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. The very famous ayat karima verse in Suratul Anbiya, that we have not sent you except as a mercy for all creation. So why cannot you ask Allah Pak for the mercy of Allah? So when we say Ya Rasulullah, we are in other words asking Allah, ki, oh Allah, bestow upon us the rahmat of Allah. Bestow upon us, shower us with your rahmat. So there is nothing wrong with asking Allah Pak for His rahmat. And Rasulullah, He is an embodiment of rahmat. From head to toe, He is such a unique rahmat. That rahmat which is maqbool, which is acknowledged and accepted and approved by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the word Ya itself, its usage is unrestrictive. It is absolute, it is general, it is lil am, or for umumiyat. Yeah, it is for some. If you call out to the munada, the one that is being called out is known as the munada. So the munadi who is calling can call out the munada, the one that is being called. The one who is calling, he can call out to the one being called, regardless of whether he is near or far. Ya is am, its usage is not restricted to being near, even if the object that you are calling is far. So call out to them. Saying Ya Rasulullah, there is nothing whatsoever wrong in doing that, because when you're calling out to the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, you're actually asking Allah Azza wa Jalla, in other words, to shower you with His mercy. As the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, he is a very unique, matchless type and kind of mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the usage of Ya, according to the Arabic books of grammar, and the brother was mentioning a particular group who commonly say that, and we have repeatedly answered their questions and refuted them in proving that you can't say Ya Rasulullah, because Ya can be used to call out to someone who is far away or who is near. And the Prophet ﷺ, he is closer to us than our own lives. And the Quran in Surah Al-Ahzab, it mentions An-Nabiyyu awla bil mu'minina min anfusihim, that the Nabi, the knower of the hidden news, which is the translation of Nabi, but some people even cheat and employ deceptive methods and deception by failing to translate the Quran and translating Nabi as Nabi. So this Nabi, he is closer to the believers than their own lives. So as far as believers are concerned, they can call out to him because he is closer to them than their own lives. So why cannot we call out to the Prophet when he's closer to us than our own lives? So there is a list of dalail that I am able to provide and present to you in relation to why it is permissible to say Ya Rasulullah. Okay? The Prophet ﷺ himself used to be walking in the streets of Medina al-Munawwara. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala physically, bidhat, as an entity, he is not in the alameen, because the Mufassirun have given the definition of alameen as masiv Allah, that the alameen contains everything except Allah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would call out from a placeless place and say, Ya ayyuhan nabi, ay ghaib ki khabar batane wale. Ya ayyuhan nabi, inna arsalnaka shahidan wa mubashiran wa nadhira. And why cannot you call out to somebody who is closer to you than your own lives, when you can call out to somebody on the other side of the street? You can call out to them. But Rasulullah alayhi salatu wasalam, And the founder of the Deoband school of thought, Qasim Nanotwi, he translates awla by saying, awla ay huwa aqrab. That awla means the closest. Yeah, the noun of preeminence. Sabse zyada qareeb. Yeah, wo jo sabse zyada qareeb hai, the closest. So as far as the believers are concerned, he's closer to the believers than their own lives. So of course we can call out to him who is closer to us than our own lives. And we do not claim that our voice has the power to reach Medina Munawwara. Even if we are calling out to the Prophet ﷺ, and the Prophet is undoubtedly, he is physically resting in Medina Munawwara, in the Rozai Anwar. We do not claim that our voice can reach Rasulullah ﷺ by itself. But our belief is that with the idhan and power bestowed to Rasulullah ﷺ, he is able to hear us from Medina Munawwara. He is able to hear us from Medina al-Munawwara, from the Rozai Anwar. He is able to hear us from there. Because he says in his hadith, Rasulullah ﷺ said, Inni ara ma la taraun. Surely I see what you do not see. Wa asma'u ma la tasma'un. And I hear what you do not hear. So there is no doubt that in calling out to the Prophet ﷺ, it is permissible. And to say that it is something else is a fabrication, and that is haram, to say it is shirk and etc.